North Korean president. Kim Jong-un likes to travel in his secret train wherever he wants to travel. This train is not an ordinary train, but a walking fort, or it can also be called a moving five-star hotel. By the way, they don't travel anywhere, but when they do, they don't let anything go to waste in their glory. Officially, the name of this train is Taeyong, but the world recognizes it as a moving fortress. Many people even compare the facilities and security system in this train with Air Force One, the plane in which the US president travels. So what is this in Kim Jong-un's train? Let's know about its features one by one. Viewers, since Kim Jong-un has become the president of North Korea, he has visited only a few countries, mostly China and Russia. In the last 13 years, Kim Jong-un has only done 10 international tours, of which this moving fortress was mostly used. This train is escorted by two separate trains. One is ahead of it, which faces any danger on the way. If there is an explosive bomb on the track, or there is any unusual activity around it. By the way, whenever President Kim Jong-un has to travel, no one is allowed to wander around the track. But still, in the moving train, the commandos keep an eye on every little thing, and the other train goes behind it, which is completely full of ammunition and army commandos. Their job is to save their supreme leader in any case. In addition, in this convoy, a helicopter flies along with the train until the train is within the territory of North Korea. If for some reason all these forces fall short, then it is completely ready to take off at nearby airports with cargo planes, ammunition, and commandos. The mission is only one: to protect its supreme leader at all costs. When it comes to the train, all its windows are bulletproof glass windows. Its roof and lower part are also made of reinforced steel, which can prevent the train from being damaged in the event of an explosion. Different types of weapons have been installed in the different compartments of the train, including an anti-aircraft missile system that protects the train from danger from the sky. Anti-tank missiles and machine guns have been installed on both sides of the train, so that if any attack is made from any side, it can be responded to. Even if this whole system fails, it does not mean that Kim Jong-un will die, because even a small helicopter travels in one of the bogies of this fortress. Even if such a situation arises, Kim Jong-un will be made to escape by sitting in it. All the advanced security systems installed in Kim Jong-un's train are safe, but they are also very heavy. This is why this train can run at a maximum speed of 60 kilometers per hour, and many times even less than this. Because the railway tracks of North Korea are also in very bad condition. Whenever the president's train passes through any station, the lights of the entire station are already turned off. Moreover, no other train passes on the same track, so its electricity connection is also cut. There are still 20 such railway stations in North Korea, where only Kim Jong-un's train can go, due to its slow speed. The North Korean president's train takes many days to reach its destination. In September 2023, when he went to Russia to meet Russian President Vladimir Putin, it took him 10 days to cover this distance. Kim Jong-un's train was stopped at the border between North Korea and Russia, and its wheels were changed first, because Russia's railway tracks are quite wide in comparison to North Korea. Talking about the interior of the train, it has all the facilities that are in a president's home and office. Kim has his own personal office, which also has a fax machine and satellite phone facility. A reception room, meeting room, and luxury suite are also available. The interior of the entire train is made of wooden floors. But the most special thing about this train is the restaurant. Yes, all kinds of food here are prepared at the one signal of Kim Jong-un, but most of them include French, Korean, Chinese, and Japanese dishes. During the journey, there is no question of Kim Jong-un being bored, because in this private train, under the name of Lady Conductors, singers and dancers are also present, which entertains its supreme leader personally. If the train reaches its destination or intends to leave somewhere in the middle, then Kim Jong-un's personal Mercedes limousine is also with him on the train. These cars can be unloaded and taken under the president's security wherever they have to go. Seeing all these things, you must be wondering why Kim Jong-un travels by train. In fact, the Kim family has a very old tradition of traveling by train. Kim Jong-un's father and grandfather also have a record of going on official trips by train. This is the Kumsusan Palace in Pyongyang, where the preserved bodies of Kim Jong-il and Kim Il-sung are present. These are Kim Jong-un's father and grandfather. Models of the train coaches used alongside their bodies have also been kept. Here you can also see their pictures, in which they are also present. They are standing next to their trains, and some maps in which the places where they traveled by train have been marked. It is said that Kim Jong-il was very afraid of air travel. That is why he started traveling by train. In 2001, Kim Jong-il traveled by train to Moscow. This is about 20,000 kilometers in distance, which took him about a month. Perhaps there is no secret about this train. Maybe there is no secret about this train. No one knows about this train. But on this journey, a Russian official, Konstantin Polikovsky, also traveled with him. After his journey, he wrote a book in which he described, in detail, all the services and features of the train. Before this book, no one knew what this royal train of North Korea looked like from the inside. He said that he was given great service on the train, and the live lobsters in the restaurant were very delicious. In 2004, Kim Jong-un's father, Kim Jong-il's train passed through Tangchung Station. This station is located on the border of North Korea and China. After their train passed through, a sudden explosion occurred at the station. It turned out that an oil cargo train caught fire because of a short circuit, but the Kim family felt that it was a failed assassination attempt. Just after that day, security was increased on the Kim family's trains. In 2009, Russian photographers were banned from taking pictures of the train even when it was in Russian territory. Not only that, the route through which the train had to pass was Siberia, where the population is very small. But even then, when the train had to pass near a village, the electricity of the entire village was cut off. Kim Jong-un's enemies were the same. If we talk about these people, they are in danger from the United States and the CIA. But the biggest danger is from the people of North Korea. Here, people are given severe punishment for the smallest things. People are sent to hard labor camps, just because they did not get their hair cut like Kim Jong-un's hairstyle, or because they did not get a Bible from him. Because of all these things, the local population of North Korea is the biggest enemy of Kim Jong-un. Even if they support him for some reason, it is just because of fear. At many places, Kim Jong-un has been seen with his own look-alike. For example, at the event of this missile launch, Kim was talking to his look-alike. These look-alikes are with Kim Jong-un at special events, so that if a shooter has to take a shot, he will also be confused. Who is actually Kim Jong-un? Experts believe that in addition to the family tradition, there is another purpose behind Kim Jong-un's travel by train, that he wants to show his people how simply he travels compared to the US President's Air Force One. But in fact, North Koreans do not know everything about this train that you are seeing in this video. Because in North Korea, there is no such thing as social media. It does not exist. There are only a few top North Korean officials who have the facility of free internet. While in reality, Kim Jong-un lives a very lavish lifestyle. According to satellite images from 2020, there are many of his mansions where private railway stations have been built, and there is also a park in this moving fortress. In this luxury resort, there are many villas, a private beach, a shooting range, a basketball court, and a covered garage to park yachts. There is another reason why Kim Jong-un feels so unsafe. Dictatorship has been going on for many decades in North Korea, and for many decades, the Kim family has ruled this throne. Now the problem is that Kim Jong-un is the last heir to this throne. That is, after him, he has no son. There is no son who can hold this position. Kim also has a good idea that his position is very weak. There are many elites in North Korea who can take his position after him, but then it will not be the position of the Kim family. By the way, Kim Jong-un has a sister who may try to use power, but Kim thinks that if something happens to her, the military will easily give her place to someone else. I hope you will like and share this video. Thank you very much for your loving comments. See you in the next great video.